What's up, guys? It's time for the World Series, and we are back in it against the Cleveland Guardians. We'll have Hunter Green starting for us first here. I did edit the lineups a little bit. I don't know if it's going to stick this way, but we're going to certainly try. We're facing a righty first, so I just made sure that Friedel was already in the starting lineup. We have Luis Robert as our DH here. I do want... I'll probably edit something to make sure that we have... Oh, goodness. He's got 78 and 51. Marte, 79 and 54, so... You know what? We haven't let him play much. We're going to have Marte play. We'll have Fraley bump up a spot. Luis Robert is going to switch with Marte. Marte's going to bat ninth. And besides that, I kind of like everything else. All right, we're going to go with that. A bunch of good averages over there. They're all hitting. Who's playing catcher for them? Kyle Teal. I did check. He's got a wicked arm, so unless we've got Ellie on base, it's going to be tough to steal. And the first game here is in Cleveland, so that'll be the first, I believe, 2 games. Luis Ortiz takes the mound for the Guardians. That's outside. So Friedel with his 313 will lead things off here for us today. I love this ballpark, though. That is in there. Strike 2. I've only been to it once before they rebranded to being the Guardians. That's on the ground, right side. Second baseman throws him out. That is Matt McLean out there. I still miss him. It was my fault for getting rid of him, because we ran out of money a couple years ago trying to sign Ellie. Lux, our replacement second baseman, swings right through the slider. I didn't call him a, replacement to rip on the guy. I'm just saying that he was the guy we had already, which is why we even remotely decided to. And it drops in for a single, a bloop single for Gavin Lux. We had Gavin, so that's why I wasn't totally worried about keeping McLean and signing him to a ridiculous amount of money. Oh my goodness, that ball is smoked into the netting. Fortunately, that was there. No fans will be hurt. He went 0 for, I think, 5 last game, so he'll be looking to wake back up. It's 2-2. His batting average dropped from the 270s down to below 250. So that's not ideal. Way high, full count. We could benefit to having him on base. Josh Naylor's average jumped from, I think it was 0.91 or 8.9 or something, to get up to 139. So I'll put him back here in the 4th spot. He earned it. That's blooped and caught. That's a great catch by Quan out there. There's 2 down. And now we'll have Jake Fraley. Fraley, Robert, Butler. That's softly chopped foul. That one, I'm glad it didn't go fair, because that would have been a waste. Ortiz is over 20 pitches. If you remember our last game, we ended up having to pull Keaton Wynn early, because he went 2 2/3 with 90 pitches. Up high, 2-2. I also made a switch. I moved Emerson Hancock into the 5th starting spot, and now Keaton Wynn is a late reliever, a long reliever. Hard foul, staying alive. Throwing 25 pitches, will at least be 26. And that one's softly hit on the ground. It's way wild, out of play. That's a free run. Lux will score on the wild throw. Would that count as an earned run or an unearned run? Because that was definitely on an error. Now Luis Robert will bat today. I have him starting. We had him pinch run last game. Didn't take an at-bat. Way outside. We're sending Ellie. There's no doubt we're not doing that. And that's 2-0 on a wild pitch. That is 2 straight runs without actually earning them on a hit. That's on the ground. Fair ball. 3-0. And this is looking like it's going to be a good game. But not for the Guardians.
Absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
In now for the Reds. Runner on the go.
All right, we'll foul that cutter off. Good thing, too. I'm not going to steal. I was testing them, testing their reaction. They are willing to do the slide step.
Here comes the pitch.
In there, strike 3 on Lawrence Butler. That was a pretty good heater. We will have a full count instantly for Hunter Green to get through. And Kwan will fly straight to left field. Fraley takes care of it. 1 down.
Now it's the second baseman.
I am like super looking forward to already having a 3-0 lead. We'll see what we can do with it. Oh, I guess McLean was offloading from last season. We had him until last year. McLean strikes out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out.
Now Jose Ramirez, still powerful after all these years, and Hunter Green misses high. That is ball 4. His pitch count probably isn't too low. Yep, it's at 18. Man, Hunter Green is struggling to command today. Kerry Carpenter, they earned him from the Tigers. And oh my goodness. That's smacked out to Butler, and it's taken care of. Alright, Hunter Green's going to need to clean up his command a little bit. That's at the top of the zone. He's got a tall zone.
As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off
1-2.
against Dennis Eckersley in Game 1.
That is through the right side, reaches and pokes it to the outfield. That was really good hitting right there. Wasn't even in the strike zone, but he still got out there and got it. All right, now we'll have Noelvi Marte. That's fouled to the left. It does get down against the wall there. Still no hits for him in the postseason. I really want that to change today. Broke his bat. That is popped to first. It's not going to change just yet. Now we're back to the top of the order. We'll have TJ Friedel, who grounded out his first time up. And it looks as if it could be a dangerous ground ball. They only go to first. They will ignore Stevenson going to second. So now Gavin Lux has a full count and a runner on second for him. And he'll pop it up lazily to the shortstop, and the inning is over. All right, Ortiz. No real damage that inning. He'll get out of it. Struck out Mayo on the full count. There's a lot of full counts recently. We had a bunch of them in Game 4 against the Dodgers. Counts keep getting deep, and pitch counts in general keep rising. We really, really need to get out of this inning quickly. Struck him out. That's 2 straight strikeouts. That can't be inconsistent when they're swinging at it. Kyle Teal swings through the 99. Now we're going low with another splitter. That one is put in play to Lux. Teal is thrown out. 1-2-3 inning for the Reds. And we're back to the plate, starting with Ellie De La Cruz. He took a walk his first time up. Oh my goodness, what a pitch we should have been able to hit. Inside corner, got him. Strike 3 on Ellie. All right, Naylor
think the hitter saw
0
it
for
all the
1
way,
today.
coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got
Had
locked
that
up on the hard stuff
reach on
way
an
in
error
his hands.
in his first time up.
1-2 now. Foul ball
Fouls
left
that
side.
one off.
He'll
It's
see
1 and
another.
2.
And a
I
ball
believe
and
it
two
was him. I don't
strikes.
think it was
Swing and a ball
Fraley that
down
reached
toward
on an
left
error,
center.
and the left fielder converges on that one
And there are two
and
outs.
puts it away.
Two
Now
outs,
it's
base
2 and 2.
seven. And now Jake
Fraley's 1 for 1.
hard hit.
That's unfortunately still going to be an out.
Throw is
Dang
set
it!
in time. And they do. Set for the bottom of the third.
In and out of Ramirez's glove, and then the shortstop cleans it up.
In the air, out
And
towards right
Armstrong
center.
could be
Friedel
getting on in a
gets
second. Friedel with the great route puts it away.
And now Zach Neto.
The 9-hole hitter, Zach Neto, fouls
Foul
that one
ball
back.
there.
Now we're going outside with the slider. Got him with it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
All right, Stephen
Gets in for the
Kwan.
Guardians.
That's solidly hit, but Fraley is already there waiting for it.
He's got it.
And that's
that'll end the
1,
inning.
2, 3
No runs,
once
no
again.
hits, no errors. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Luis Robert Jr.
All right, Robert swings right through that outside slider. They have work in the bullpen already.
Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to
Way
take it
high,
carefully.
2 and 2.
That one not close.
Robert moved from a 150 to a 190 with 1 hit. So you like that.
In the air,
That's
right
solidly
field,
hit.
Carpenter.
94 off the bat. Carpenter takes care of it.
Lawrence Butler.
All right, Butler struck out in his first at bat. It was a good pitch on the bottom half of the zone.
And he's cut on and missed.
And I was going to say Butler should look not to strike out, but that was a really bad swing. Really bad swing. And another bad one. Oh my goodness, they got him good with that one. All right, who's up? Is it Tyler Stevenson? They'll come out and get him. The right-handed Hunter Gaddis comes in.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight
And
back into the
Stevenson
Gets under,
pops it up, and the
play
inning
settles
will
under
end
this one.
right there.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0.
Yep,
Matt McClain digs in now. And now
that's
2-2.
in there from McClain.
pitching well, but not throwing a ton
Did
of
we strike him out his
aggressive
first time?
strikes. Usually doesn't
And that
work
time.
out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
There's our answer.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
All right. Ramirez comes up to the plate, swings through the high fastball, only 98. Hunter's capable of 100.
Up
That
the
one,
middle.
De La Cruz is just to the left side of the bag. He'll get there for out number 2.
And Ramirez is set down. 2 down, bases empty.
Kerry Carpenter,
digs in for
who...
the Guardians.
Did he reach this first time up? I forget.
Well, I think the key, if
No, he
can
did
get
not.
through
Okay.
One more inning. Anything after that.
Got him.
Now that's strike 3. And the third
Great
out.
day coming from Hunter Green, it looks like.
Game 1 of the
And it
World
really
Series.
helps that we have such a big lead.
And now for the Reds, Noel V. Marte.
Oh, jeez, come on. We need a left-hander for Marte to have good luck here.
Consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning.
He goes up and gets that. That was probably not the smartest swing. It's flown out. And we'll head back to the top of the order. TJ Friedel, 0 for 2. And he is no longer 0 for 2. That one drops in there for him.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Perfect.
Boog, and I remember early in that season.
All right. Gavin. 1 for 2. Had the first inning hit. The first hit of the game.
Looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring
Now
runs
with
at
1
the
down,
rate
he'll
at
look
which
to do
they
anything
should
other than
be
hit into a
at.
double play.
So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would
That's a great take.
convert to a 22-game winning streak. and
Great,
took the
great,
baseball world
great
by
take.
storm.
Love when you talk to nerd to me.
Okay, that was awful. That was awkward.
Kickoff move
They will throw over. It was way high. So that's ideal. Fouls that one off. Stays alive. Gaddis has thrown 18 pitches, looking for his 19th. Struck out Lux. Was not patient enough for that pitch. But now Ellie is 0 for 1. He has walked. That's just outside. Just outside. 3-1. Hard hit is going to end the inning. 102 straight to McLean. And he puts him away. All right. The DH, Kobe Mayo, will start things off against Hunter. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. Hopefully Hunter can set them all down.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated.
Got him.
He's having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Seventh strikeout for Hunter Green.
Will hit next.
That one's high. Swung at by Manzardo. Only 29 balls thrown. And struck out Manzardo. Eighth strikeout in the 5th inning. Kyle Teal now. 0 for 1. Batting 190 now. That one just missed. 2-1. Just outside. They actually haven't changed the dialogue for the Guardians at all. I was using them in a franchise last year I recorded, and they said the same things.
Back here in Cleveland, all set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
All right, Naylor starts things off. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. So Naylor, Fraley, Robert. I would say all three are capable of hitting, but Naylor has been so darn cold that you don't know. That's a great pitch. That's fantastic. Will Vest, another former Detroit Tiger. Looks like Detroit and Cleveland just kept swapping players. That's hard hit. Oh my goodness, what a stop by Manzardo. 2 down. All right. Luis Robert, 1 for 2. That's popped up to right field and down. That's his 2nd hit of the day.
And that keeps the inning going.
That probably feels good for him. We are not going to steal. I'm not running into an out. We actually don't have many stolen bases on the postseason as a whole. And Butler looking not to strike out for the 3rd time today, but it's possible at this point. Oh, that's one way to stop it. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. I guess we can wait till the next inning to strike out, right? Pete smokes a foul ball. He flew out to center his first time up. This time, I would say we got him, but it's going to be a foot race. He beat him to the bag. The no-hit bid is gone on a foot race. And they have super speed on base. They'll try to get over, but first they'll pop out. Marte will stay right there to put it away. Throws it to second base. And there's 1 down. Now we'll head back to the top of the order.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Kwan flies out. Who did he walk? I think we had 1 walk, and that was the only other base runner on the day. It's a steal situation, but we will pay absolutely no attention to it. All right, he was late, or I guess good timing on that. That time he looked late. Yep. Splitter caught a little too much plate. 95 pitches. And McLean's going to make him work still.
The Reds leading by 3 here in game 1 one of the World
Lux takes care of it, and we'll throw him out for out number 3. Who pitches next? It's not Will Vest anymore. And they will put the flame-throwing Camilo Doval. Now Josh Starmont
right where it is.
is going to warm. We'll have Lawrence Butler 7, 8, and 9 after accidentally getting nabbed off first base with Robert. That's a ground ball. The good news is, it wasn't a strikeout, but the bad news is he is 0 for 3.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
All right, we'll have the 1 for 2 Tyler Stevenson up.
One down, base is empty.
Inside, called a strike on the cutter.
Balls, 2
It
strikes
did
to count.
tap the zone there. 2 and 2.
Swings.
Oh, mercy, what a bad swing. All right, that's 2 down.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
Noelvi Marte has to face a right-hander. Again, he hasn't gotten his
Nobody on.
wish to not do that. He's better. He's much better against lefties, but he doesn't get many chances against them. He'll check his swing, but he's said to have gone around strike 3. And I just want him to get at least 1 hit before the end of the freaking World Series.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Stays
All right.
alive.
Jose Ramirez has a 1 and 2 count.
On the ground to the left.
To Marte. Still great with his glove, despite not having any hits.
Plays can be tricky. Their routine.
I personally love having him on third base.
He delivered a good play right there.
Hard hit by Kerry Carpenter. It's got some distance, but not enough.
Snags it for the 2nd out. Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit.
And Mayo pops it up to Marte.
In foul ground.
And Marte will park there right next to the Guardians bench
Has room.
and start walking towards it. Wrong bench, buddy. All right, new pitcher on the mound is Evan Phillips.
TJ Friedel.
That's a foul ball on the low sinker. Friedel's 1 for 3. We'll put Pipes into the game. No, we will not. I'm lying to everybody when I say that. Sit him down. We're going to put Henches. He's got that bloated hits per 9. In fact, he's probably got a bloated ERA, but that was a wild pitch. All right. Let's get going here. He's only 1 for 3, which isn't bad, and he'll stay alive on the inside sweeper. That's a good foul. Another foul on another sweeper that was a little further in the zone. Was Evan Phillips on the Dodgers? I forget. Oh my gosh, that sweeper absolutely destroyed me. All right, that was great. I thought for sure it was way outside, then it ended right there. Way outside there. All right, Gavin Lux is 1 for 3. Many 1 for 3s. I don't think that Ellie has one of them. I think he's 0 for 2. That's 2 and 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages
All right.
of game 1.
And that's popped to right.
Under it.
Looks like there won't be any
Down and there's 2 gone.
insurance runs unless we can get Ellie to get
Now it's the
a large hit,
shortstop, Ellie Dillon
which, I
Cruz.
mean, that's very possible. But he's been kind of ice cold the last few days.
Yes, he did.
He absolutely goes around. All right.
Ellie
And he got him. He got him high. Sam Henches will come into this ball game.
Sam Henches.
Kyle Manzardo will be the first to face him.
This one chopped up the middle.
It's right back to Sam. He'll take his sweet time. He has plenty of it.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit.
Kyle Teal, the lefty. Everyone bet in this inning unless there's a pinch hitter is left-handed.
Oh, it's critical right here that they bear down and
You
turn
actually
into
don't see many
quality
pinch
at-bats,
hitters in
try to
this
chip away
game
at that lead,
on
because if it
the
gets to the ninth, that closer's coming
opponent
in.
teams, because
Pretty deep out to center field.
I don't know. I don't really know
Balls hit
exactly
in
the
for
reason,
out. And it's
but
2 down.
we'll see.
2 outs,
Pete will
bases
bat for
empty.
himself.
And up next for
He's got enough speed where if he can just put it on the ground, he might be able to. That was not that close to your head. Stand back a little bit if you're that worried about it. Jeez.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1.
He's 1 for 2. He's also ahead in the count, and that is going to stop the shutout. Pete hits a home run. And now the right-hander Zach Meadow gets to bat and gets a really, really beneficial call right there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Alrighty.
Sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play.
That's fouled off.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1
Alrighty.
of the World Series.
That's hard hit. Butler doesn't get there. It is down. That's 2 straight hits for the Guardians. And with Stephen Kwan coming up, they have the tying run at the plate. Got 2 quick outs. But then the next 2 got hits. Now he's looking to get Stephen Kwan, who's pretty darn good for contact and vision. And that's up through the middle. Friedel to third. Nobody advances. First and second now. Man, I don't even have anybody else in the bullpen.
Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
They've got the leading run at the plate. That's way high, but we got McLean to swing at it.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th.
That's outside now. 2-2. Full count. Good block by Stevenson at the plate. He played first base last game, but today we're not throwing that on a full count. No way. Sam Henches, former Guardian in his own right. Everybody goes. Hard contact. Friedel going after it. And he'll put it away. We will escape that jam. Pete Crow Armstrong puts them on the board. And now Emmanuel Clase,
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
former Guardian Josh Naylor, will be the first to face him.
Very high, and it just breaks it
Naylor, Fraley, Robert.
The 2-1.
All right, that makes it 2-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just
That one was not as fast as he can throw it. That was only 97.
After that down and away pitch.
Hard hit by Naylor. He is aboard. That's good hitting.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out.
Not much speed on first base, but it moves the line on to Jake Fraley. That's way inside. Let's go, Jake. He's 1 for 3. That's crushed. That's going fair. Not enough speed to send him around. I cannot believe that stayed fair on that line. Now there are 2 in scoring position for Luis Robert, who's 2 for 3. That is softly hit. That is going to be the... No, it's not. That's going to score 2 on an error. And Emmanuel Clase is pulled for Alexis Diaz after recording no outs. All right, that's a smoked foul ball. We got Clase out of the game with no outs. And I believe that's the second Guardians error this game. It'll put the runner on second. And that, I don't think so. Not going to send him. Was up the line. Butler, though, with a base hit. And Tyler Stevenson will have a good RBI chance here. That's poked. That's deep enough for... You think, right? You think? They got him! Double play! Oi. That's rough. Scheduling the right-handed Piamps to come in the next inning. I wonder if having Marte bat with the runner on third would have worked. It would have been 1 out only. Fouls that one off. 2-2. He's 0 for 3. That poor guy. Can't get a hit. That's inside. Full count, and we will have a runner in motion.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
He's aboard. He didn't get a hit, but he is aboard for the first time in the postseason, I believe.
Because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
First and second, 2 outs.
Friedel is only 1 for 4. And it's through. That scoring one. All right, Friedel could have made it to second, but he'll retreat back to first. Now Gavin Lux will bat. We just keep pushing the issue here. And that's popped. It's foul territory. Cannot reach that. It is 1-2. All right, Gavin has another chance to make good. That's popped to left field this time. A little deeper than a pop fly. That'll do it for the ninth, or the top half. And we'll send Piamps in there, looking to retire the last 3 of the ballgame. Well, it's not going to happen yet. That's smoked. Piamps immediately delivers a home run. Well, based on that, it looks like we might end up having a case for a closer today. There's out number 1. Good play by Ellie. Still 6-2. Alright, Kobe Mayo 0 for 3. Hits that one hard, but Butler's after it. He'll be there. Out number 2. Game 1 of the World Series is going our way. Now Manzardo swings through that for strike 2. 1 more to go. Game 1 belongs to the Reds. Had a little bit of trouble there in the ninth. Got 3 in our half, though. So that really secured that. I will see you guys in game 2. What's this highlight? Oh, is this that just random infield single? The only one hit against Hunter. I will see you guys in game 2. It will still be in Cleveland. They'll be wearing a normal uniform instead of their City Connects this next time. So I'll see you there. Peace out.